Step number 2 in the plan. I'm going to cover the opposite of what step number 1 was. So we're going back to 7 a.m. This is another day. This was on a Tuesday, but that doesn't matter. So 7 a.m., I'm looking at where the market's been. So I'm going to draw, as my pattern is, draw my overnight low. Notice that we have not traded the overnight low yet. So this low is what they call naked. Has not been traded. These two candles do not count. We need to go up, come back down. All that was just stops. All right, so right now one thing to note, so that's a risk. It's very likely that we're going to come down and check this. We don't know if that'll happen, but it's likely. Now, second part is we are barely above settlement price right now. There was this candle here popped up, might be a little hard to see. So right now I'm looking at this, well, we got risk here. So if we were to draw this candle, so that was about 5:30 in the morning, so it could be the overnight high, but right now I don't know that. So that means it's not an ideal trade location, so patience is going to be used. So we're looking at this. Market's not open yet. We got a candle here, and I'll talk about this in step number 3, how we use the candles and the wicks for the trade location. But at this point, when we're looking at the market, we're going to say there's no trade yet, but there might be one setting up. You potentially could take a short right here because of this candle, but I'm going to say we had a strong movement up through here, so we're going to wait. So I'm going to jump ahead just a little bit. And actually, if I were to look at this, I would say what's up above and to the left. And what I see here is we have this candle over here, this long candle here, and we have all this, and none of this has been traded. So all those shorts haven't been touched yet. We do have this little spot right here. So I'm going to wait and see if we get up into this spot right here. And I would draw this a lot. I would take from the top of the green candle to the bottom to the wick there. So cover the whole green candle and the base of this red candle, right? Like that. So this is what I'm looking to trade. And if I'm really confident about it, this orange line right here is 50% of this box. So that's where my entry would be, and my stop would be right above this blue box. So right above the green candle, right over here. So that makes this, if I look at that, so my stop would be like 410. My entry would have been on this orange box, 406. If I'm not too confident about it trading that whole 50%, then I would put it at 403, right at the base of this wick. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. Now let's jump ahead. Let's see what happens. So it looks like I might have missed it, but don't know that. So right now, 8:15. Okay, I'm going to stop because the market opened. Now it's going faster because I'm in replay mode. But look what happened. I was wrong. So got stopped out, so that trade was a failed trade. And where did this thing go? Who knows? Way back here somewhere. I have to look. So maybe I should have used an hour. Now I'll talk about that, how I use an hour to maybe look at where entries are. So now, crazy long wicks on the market open. Wait. It's 8:45. Now, market went to the downside because of the 9-minute news that came out. So what we're going to do, all this was rejection, no longs. Naked down below hasn't been traded yet. So we're going to see if we can get in. This is going so fast in play mode. So right now it'd be really hard to get in. Now maybe, potentially, we could get a long in right here. It could be a failed, but we could try it because this is, we know stops are down below here, hasn't been tested. Now my entry would have been this candle right here and the 50%. So see, right there. Play it. What happens? Traded through it. But so basically all this chop means, and it traded through it. So now we're waiting still. So that's 2 failed trades. Now, what I notice here is, so at this point we don't go long because of all this rejection and because we took out. So we try for another long. So come back up. We got a wick here. We got this wick here. This failed. We never made it back above price. So we could try to take a short up here. And it would have worked because, boom, down it went. So in summary, up here, we were looking for a short because that naked point of naked price down below in the pre-market. Now, I'm going to see here, could we have gotten an entry in that? No. Maybe off of this candle right here, but just super whatever. That'd been kind of just luck to get that right. You can see here on the hour, like this would have a valid trade, but it wouldn't work because it just shot up through. And it was all because it was based on market news. So, failed. But the point is, we would have waited and to see if our price down here would have gotten hit. And again, it would have got taken out. So another failed trade, which is okay. But price never went above settlement price. It stuck below settlement price. So we're still looking for a short. And right here in this area, this candle here, we've been looking, how can I get short right here? And you can kind of see this line right here. So I've been trying to get short in that. And if not, that's fine. But if it did, then this movement down would have been golden.